Welcome to the first edition of The VUE, the Video Update Express, the Walla District's broadcast news magazine. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers' role in preserving the country's water and natural resources has evolved over the last century. We have responded by becoming both guardian and innovator, using technology to find sustainable and efficient methods to protecting our environment.
As the impacts of global warming advance through the Northwest, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers scientists, biologists, and engineers at the Walla District are developing methods to mitigate the impacts to fish in the Snake River. The district team has developed water cooling systems at Lower Granite and Little Goose dams in the Columbia and Snake River system.
Salmon are a cold water species. They're cold water fish. They like cold water, and the timing of their migration is such that they avoid the hottest times of the year. So even historically, during summer was relatively few adults that were moving up through the system. The Snake River, the lower Snake River, especially in summertime, the water temperatures get warm. And it's always has been that way. With the reservoirs that are behind the dams now, we have Dworshak Reservoir up in the clear water. It's a very deep reservoir, and so that provides has a source of cold water that can be released to the system.
So what that means is, as the temperatures down at Lower Granite start approaching 68 degrees, or the flows start getting down to 50,000 cubic feet per second, we start releasing water here to help cool the river and help downstream migration for juvenile fish. The key is to try to keep the Snake River at 68 degrees or less than that. That's kind of the sweet spot for the adult salmon, because it's coming from deep in the reservoir behind Dworshak. It comes out at about 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It obviously helps cool down the lower Snake River. Biologists have determined that the temperature of the river is critical to their survival. So cooling the river benefits the fish, but at the same time as we're taking water out, we're also negatively affecting recreation and the economy of the local community. So we've put in destination docks, we have opportunities that are out there for boating, and we're also looking at ATV trails to help people utilize the resources that we manage. Starting summertime, after the 4th of July, they start releasing water from Dworshak. It moves down through into the Lower Granite Reservoir. It takes about 3 days to get to Lower Granite Dam. Granite is a key location. It's the first dam that smolts hit. They come into the impounded part of the Snake River. It's the last location of the adults hit before they get into the spawning areas up in Idaho. Once it gets to Lower Granite Dam, it gets passed through the dam, either through the turbines or through spill. That mixes it up, and then it cools off the rest of the river. Yeah, the water keeps moving downstream. It gets to Little Goose Dam. It gets mixed up again as it goes through. When the water is released from Dworshak, of course, cold water sinks. It drops to the bottom of Lower Granite Reservoir. Why don't we pump it up into the top of the fishways to create a cool water corridor that the fish can pass all the way through and get into the reservoir. As long as that cooler water source is there coming from Dworshak, they can keep the ladders cooler year-round. 2 years ago, they implemented the same operation at Little Goose Dam. They pumped the water up from deep in the reservoir into the fishway, and now the ladder is cool all the way through. It's a really valuable resource, and we have that water available at Dworshak, and we want to use it wisely, so we make use of it.
In a high-angle rescue situation, rescuers are entirely dependent on ropes for accessing and exiting the rescue. Each person's weight during the rescue is handled by rope, so errors in setting up the rope system could be catastrophic or fatal. The training provided to these rescue teams are vital, since there is more risk of an accident due to judgment errors.
Today we are taking the colonel, the major, captain, and lieutenant, and basically we're going to rappel off Dworshak project.
The Dworshak safety team has taken the military officers from the district through high-angle rescue training. We're going to rappel down the face of the dam and test out all our equipment.
It's something I've done in the military with ropes and rappelling, as well as the fire department and mountain rescue as well. The purpose of this is not only training for us here on our emergency response team, but also to show the colonel kind of what we do here at Dworshak and kind of why we do it, not only for the rescue, but the high-angle rope access work that we do as well, saving not only Walla but the taxpayers thousands and thousands of dollars by doing some of these projects in-house.
You know, the safety team here, they've done a fabulous job taking us through training to start it off.
I get to provide that expertise and that safety to our workers as well. So I feel that they know that any type of high angle work they may be doing or working at heights, that they know that we have a team here that could perform a rescue in a matter of minutes.
It's ensuring that they're keeping our people safe if people fall or get in tight situations that you require very difficult entry and exit points. We're out here to test our procedures and ensure that we maintain our proficiency for the staff. It's important for me to come out here and I just wanted to say thank you to the employees and to see this project and this team and the staff one more time.
There's that opportunity you can't say no to, and look where I get to do it. So I feel like I'm blessed, I'm spoiled to be able to do it. At the same time, we get to train every time we're doing that. It's not only doing the job and doing the work, but we're training for potential rescue scenarios as well. So when I'm hanging from a rope, I have no worries. The people I work around are professionals and experts. And yeah, there's a risk factor, but really, I think the work itself isn't dangerous if you've checked the right boxes and you've done the right training. When I look at this high angle work, yeah, we're 717 feet off the ground right now, but at the same time, our training mitigates all those hazards.
Lieutenant Colonel Christian N. Dietz has served as the Walla Walla District Commander from 2018 to 2020 and will be succeeded by Lieutenant Colonel Richard T. Childers.
My experience here in the district has just been absolutely phenomenal. It's been the highlight of my career. It's been arguably the most rewarding and fulfilling time, nearly 20 years in the Army. And mostly that's due to two things. One is the amazing and unique mission we have out here, but most importantly, it's the people that we have here. We've got a phenomenal team that is just so dedicated and very impressive with their abilities. The patriotism and the valor and the dedication that this team has. Every team's got those, but people that we have here make this district really special. And so I'm just truly grateful for them. I'm grateful for the relationships we've made here, the experiences that they've provided me. They've been very good to me here. And so I just wanted to say thank you to all of them. And just thank you to the whole team for the last 2 years for not only accomplishing the mission, but making a whole lot of friends here along the way. So I'm just grateful for this team.
Thank you.